Okay, y'all, this is my whole hog cooker, and we got it set up on a trailer until we take it off and put it on the ground. It's been seasoning for now. Um, this is the second day. We put the grinder wheel on it, the wire wheel, and I'm seasoning it with beef tallow. And as you can see, a lot of the stuff is still coming off. It's in the last stages though. When you start wiping it like this, and you get less and less on there. So this rack here is done. We're gonna take this rack out. That's about the tipping point, so it won't fall. Well, we're gonna wipe this up too. The fire has been going, right now it's about 10 o'clock almost, and the fire has been going since about 1 o'clock, well, 2 o'clock yesterday evening. And we're gonna let it go all day today and all day tomorrow. So we'll have 3 days of seasoning on it, and that will be the finished product before we turn the fire off and get it off the trailer. Now let it cool down some. This is my whole hog cooker. You can actually put 2 hogs on this thing. You can put 2 hogs on one rack. You just take the other 2 racks out. Or if you got some chicken or something you want to cook a little faster down low, you can. But we're gonna be cooking the hog on this thing for Christmas, and it'll turn out nice. What I can tell you, when you're using an offset smoker, mainly one that's just with a bottom rack in it, you don't have to flip the racks over and wipe the other side. But when you're cooking in something with 2 or 3 racks on top of each other, you want to flip the racks over and wipe the other side, because you're going to have the drippings that come through the top rack to the bottom rack to the other rack. So you don't want any stuff on the lower meat that's going to, be dirty or whatever. So you want the racks extremely clean. All right, that's about does it with this paper. So now we're going to switch paper. We got that one. Oh, we had another one, but we don't need this whole thing. We just need to go through this one. Not worry about that. That'll be good. You don't want to throw this away. You want to use this one, the new one, and you want to keep this one. And once this gets dirty, just pile it up on top of that one, so you have more cushion when it starts to tear. But when you're using it fresh, you want to keep it by itself. You can always use this one to get the sides. And when you finish with it, just throw it in the fire. So, this rack, I don't really know which rack we took out. I think we took the 2 bottoms out. We'll know here in a minute. Yeah, we took the 2 bottoms out, so we just got this top out. Right at this tipping point, that's the tipping point, we gotta go back in. All right there. We're gonna fold the new one we had over and wipe it again. So if you got a new barbecue pit, or you got one that you're redoing, and you want to know how long it takes to season a pit, okay, I say one day if you got brand new grates and you didn't have to wire wheel them and get the rust out. The oil on the grates are going to continue seasoning them now to loosen any light surface rust. So I used the wire wheel. After the wire wheel, I went back over them and washed them with Dawn dishwashing liquid and some other detergent that I had. Scrubbed them with a brush and pressure washed them off. After I did that, I let them air dry. I made a fire in here. I let them get real hot. Then I took them out, and then I coated them with some beef tallow. And I only coated them once. After you coat the inside of the pit and after you coat everything in there, that grease is going to still be loosening up. So you don't have to worry about keep coating it. If you have some Pam or something light you can spray in the can, that would be better. I don't have that. So that's why I have to brush it on with a like a little meat brush that you use for barbecue sauce, because it's not going to burn even if it's hot. So if I can get to it here, I'll show you. One of these brushes right here. That's what I use. So the racks on this thing is looking perfect. They came out real nice. So I know they all coated and seasoned. and you don't have to worry about your meat looking all dark and unclean. The best way to go with this thing would be stainless steel grates, but that is gonna be real expensive. But that would be the best thing to go with this, stainless steel grates. All right, so this paper here is just about done. So we're gonna take it, fold it, and fold it, just like that. So we got the new one, another new one. We're gonna go with, and I'm gonna pass you up right quick. We're gonna get on this side, just like this. And to save these barbecue pits, this one here have a great bottom to it, so it's gonna be there for a while. You don't have to worry about the bottom rusting out. But I do have that big pan at the bottom. And with the big pan, you're gonna leave it out in the weather, this whole entire pit. Take the pan, flip it upside down, and push it in. That'll save it because you're gonna have any moisture or water buildup in the corner of it that can potentially cause it to rust out or whatever. Make sure you take your ash out of it. And you'll have a good pit that'll last, because this pit is not real thick. This pit is not even quarter inch. So I couldn't imagine if it was, that would really be too heavy, but it's still gonna last because the frame structure. The sliding shelves are quarter inch angle iron, and it don't have a bottom to hold moisture or rust out. As you can see, the bottom of it, let's pick up the camera, that's the bottom. So that's where my airflow comes in at when the doors are closed. You have that 3 or 4 inch gap right there, and you got a little gap on the sides. All your heat is in the middle, around the box frame, and it actually slow cooks, and it works real good. If you want to raise the temp up, all you have to do is let the door open just a little bit. Crack the door open, and that'll be that. But so far, so good with this thing. It's been working perfect. That's the same tallow that I put on here. I put tallow over the whole entire pit. And we just slowly wiping it off as we go. That's a 4x4 pit. 48 by 48. It's big enough for you to put maybe 3 suckling pigs on there. That's about 28 pounds a piece. Or you can put one big one. Now, if you butterfly them open, you only gonna put one at a time. If you keep them whole and put them probably on this rack here, take that one and put it right here. Remove these two. That way you have enough head space for them, and you can put 2 or 3 without touching. So, thank y'all for watching, and have a wonderful day. This is Sunday, and we're gonna let this thing go. It's been going from Saturday, so we're gonna let it go all day today and all day tomorrow, and I'll take it off Tuesday. We're gonna find a spot for it on the ground to put it. So thank y'all for watching. Catch you on the next one.
Yeah, I got one that I don't want. I want my extra steak. How much fun it's gonna be today.
That was your first one on that grill?
Yeah.